Short people problems. Hi y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Liz. If you're new here, welcome. I used to do YouTube and I used to do makeup / beauty videos before. This was like 2-3 years ago. But I'm back now doing music. Videos about music. Videos over. You get the point. Anyway, so today I'm going to be sharing my first half of my CD collection. Hold on, I'm blind, I can't see. So today I'm going to be showing you guys the first half of my, I already said that. I'm going to start alphabetically, so I have it all organized from like A through Z. Before we get started, what I usually listen to or what I'm mainly into is hip-hop, R&B. We have some pop, some alternative in here. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Like this video, comment, share with your friends. I would greatly appreciate it. And without further ado, I'm gonna shut up now and let's just get right into the video. So starting off, we have black here. This is East Atlanta Love Letter. My favorite track off of here is honestly probably Pretty Little Fears with J. Cole. Love, love, love that track. This whole album is really good, but J. Cole has my heart, so. Next we have 702 self-titled album 702. Favorite track off here, I honestly haven't listened to this in a couple months. I would have to say though, You Don't Know would probably have to be my favorite at the moment, or Don't Go Breaking My Heart, but like I said, I have to listen to this again. Next we have Miss Aaliyah, Agent Nothing But a Number. Favorite track is probably I'm So Into You. I really like that one. It's really simple, but yes. Next up we have one of my absolute favorite artists of all time, Jhené Aiko. I have almost all of her discography. The only one I'm missing, I believe, is her first mixtape, or one of her first projects that she came out with, which I think was Failing Souls, if I'm not mistaken. So we have Chilumbo here, Sail Out. I don't even know how to hold these. We have Sold Out, which is probably my favorite from her, and then Trip. Honestly, any Jhené Aiko album, I cannot choose favorites. If you don't listen to Jhené Aiko, what is you doing? Up next we have Amine. We have Good For You and his last album, Limbo, that came out a couple months ago. This one took forever to come in. I bought it I think the day that he released all his merch online, and I think I literally just got this about 2 weeks ago. It's now it's about to be December 1st, so you know it took a while. But favorites off of this one is Spice Girl and Heebie Jeebies with Kehlani. Love Kehlani too. Spoiler alert, I have her in here too. And then Limbo, favorite is probably Woodlawn or Easy with Summer Walker. I also have her in here. Up next we have Ashanti. This is her The 7 series album. Same with this one. I haven't listened to a lot of the old R&B albums that I have in a while, so I have to give this one a listen again. Foolish though, you can't go wrong with that one, and Baby for sure. Up next we have A Tribe Called Quest. I just got into them I think a couple months ago, so I still need to go through more of their, you know, music, kind of dissect and everything. Yeah, this is Midnight Marauders. Favorite track off here is probably, if I remember correctly, Between Midnight and Keep It Rollin', I think, if I remember correctly, but same with this one, I have to listen to it again. Next we have a Spanish album. We have Banda MS. This is their Que Bendición album. They have quite a few hits on here, but my favorite of this one, honestly, probably Me Vas a Extrañar. Me Vas a Extrañar. Okay, I'm not gonna start. I love Banda MS. How many times I say that I love, you know, whatever album, whatever song, whatever artist, I see that a lot, sorry. Up next we have Big Sean. This is Dark Sky Paradise, and this is Hall of Fame. Favorite track off of this one is probably between Paradise, Winsome Loosome. I think that's the one where Jhené has backup vocals too, and then I Know, also again with Jhené. Oh my god, I love the packaging of this one. So it's kind of like a holographic type of thing. The backside too. Inside is really cool as well, and the CD is also kind of around like that same, you know, aesthetic. Obviously it's not as shiny as the packaging itself, but it's still kind of, you know, up that route. Next we have B.O.B.'s B.O.B. Presents The Adventures of Bobby Ray. Haven't listened to this one in a while either, but I really like Airplanes with Hayley Williams. I also have Hayley Williams in here, and I just forgot that I didn't connect my microphone, so I'll be back. hopefully you guys are able to tell a difference in the audio. Okay, about 10 minutes later we are back. My battery was about to die too, so I let it charge. Anyways, continuing. Up next we have Brandy. I have her latest album, B7. And then we have Never Say Never. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, favorite track off this one is Love Again with Daniel Caesar. Favorite track off this one, for some reason, I am in love. Which one is it? Have You Ever? It's like, so sad and so just like. Anyways, up next we have Toni Braxton. I still also need a couple more of her albums. Favorite track off this one, probably Another Sad Love Song. There's also another one on here, but I can't remember which one it is. One of my favorite rappers or hip hop, what the frick? Hip hop artists of all time. Can y'all guess? J. Cole. Here we have 2014 Forest Hills Drive. We have For Your Eyes Only, Born Sinner, the deluxe edition. Co-World, The Silent Story, and then KOD. None of these albums have songs to skip. For me, I really appreciate how great of a storyteller J. Cole is. He gets a lot of hate, like For Your Eyes Only, one of my favorite albums of his. And then we have Currency here. I also need more of his albums. This is the Stoned Immaculate. I really like Capital and Chandelier off of this one. Up next we got my girls, Destiny's Child. Here we have Survivor and The Writings on the Wall. Favorite track of this one, I have too many. So Independent Woman Part 1, obviously. Nasty Girl. Why did the lyrics just slip my mind? Independent Woman Part 2 and Brown Eyes are probably my top off of this one. Off The Writings on the Wall, honestly my favorite off of this one is Jumpin' Jumpin'. You can never go wrong with that track. Up next we have Diggable Planets. I just got this a couple weeks ago. This is Reachin'. A favorite track off this one is probably track 6, Rebirth of Slick, Cool Like That, or I think La Femme Fatale. Hi, this is me interrupting my own video. Sorry, so since we're going in alphabetical order, I am just realizing that I missed showing you guys this one. So this is Doja Kitty, her Say So single CD. It has 2 tracks, so it has the first original, and then it has track 2 is the one with Nicki Minaj, but it's signed. I think I'm gonna mention this later on in the video, but I'm gonna get this one framed along with a couple others instead of having this right there. But yeah, I think that's it. Okay, bye. Up next we have Drake. So here we have If You're Reading This, It's Too Late, Nothing Was the Same, Just a Normal Edition, and then we have Take Care. I do need to get more. I don't think I would get all of his discography. Favorite of this one is probably, or my top ones are Energy, Preach with Party Next Door, Company with Travis Scott, and then Jungle. Favorites of this one, honestly, probably over half the album. I think that's probably about half, but anyways. And then Take Care. So like really can't pick like top faves, but you know what, it's cool, whatever. Up next we have Miss Billie Eilish. Here we have Don't Smile at Me and When We All Fell Asleep, Where Do We Go. Cannot pick my top tracks off of these albums. I love absolutely each and every single one of the songs on both of these albums. No skips. Love her. We have Lady Gaga. I haven't really listened to any of her newer stuff. I listened to her mainly when she was kind of like at the peak, you know, when she came out with this one, The Fame, which this has, why was this upside down? That's so weird. Anyways, Just Dance, Love Game, Paparazzi, Poker Face, Starstruck, you know, all those songs. If you guys recommend a couple songs off of, you know, her most recent projects, I will definitely give them a listen. It's about to be December and I did not listen to Dua Lipa's new album Future Nostalgia until yesterday. There were actually a couple tracks that I really enjoyed. I did not think that, it's not really my kind of vibe, but she did something with that and she did get nominated for quite a few Grammys, I believe, so congrats to her. One of my favorite artists probably in the past 2-3 years, Ariana Grande. So we have My Everything, Just a Normal Edition, Sweetener, Thank You Next. And then lastly we have Positions. So I have the signed Positions coming in the mail pretty soon. Her last 3 albums are unskippable for me. I can't skip any of these songs. Positions, hands down my favorite album of Ariana Grande. In my opinion, her best album. Do what you want with that information. My everything, my favorite track is Just a Little Bit of Your Heart. Her is genuinely one of my favorite artists of all time. This is her self-titled album, her last album. I Used to Know Her. Is it an album? I believe so. Yeah, I think it's an album. I Used to Know Her. I really wish I had that on CD, physical copy, but I don't think she came out with any because I haven't been able to find it absolutely anywhere. This album does not have any skips for me. I love each and every single one of them. Next we have Lauryn Hill. This is the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. But favorite ones are, my favorite one I think is Doo Wop, or Lost Ones, or X Factor, or actually I'm kidding, Nothing Even Matters. I have to listen to this again, but I actually do enjoy a lot of these tracks. Up next we have Miss Vanessa Hudgens. This was one of my first CDs when I was younger. This is actually an album that doesn't have any skips either. I believe this is her debut album, the first one that she came out like by herself without like any Disney High School Musical stuff. We have J Balvin and Bad Bunny. This is Oasis. I really wish I had Bad Bunny's other projects on CD, but I don't. No skips. And we also do have Colores by J Balvin. I believe, I haven't heard this one in a while, but my favorite track of this one I believe is Verde. Next we have Michael Jackson number ones. It just has all his number one like tracks, you know, Rock With You, Billie Jean, Beat It, Thriller, Can't Stop Loving You, The Way You Make Me Feel, Bad, Man in the Mirror, Dirty Anna, etc, etc, etc. So we have The Boys, the Jonas Brothers. I don't know if these were like some of their first albums. No, they were. I'm stupid. Sorry. A Little Bit Longer, and Lions, Vines, and Trying Times. Up next, we also do have my girl Kehlani. So this is Sweet Sexy Savage. I have this signed. Actually keep this apart from my collection because I'm currently in the process of trying to get some CD frame displays to probably replace this and then put like 4 or 5 of my signed CDs up there. So there's this one, and then While We Wait. Kehlani is one of my favorite artists of all time. So my favorite are The Weeknd for the next video. The Weeknd, Kehlani, Her, Ari Lennox, Jhené Aiko, Young the Giant. No skips on either of these. While We Wait is underrated, and a lot of people say that it's, I can see why people would say it's like her weakest project, but it needs love. Y'all need to show it more love. Next we do have Khalid. This is American Teen. My favorite track off of this one is Coaster and probably Saved. I think on SoundCloud he also has an acoustic version of Saved, and that is, I think I cried when I first heard that one, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not a crier. Go check that out if you want to cry, or if you haven't already, it's really good. Then we do have Lianne La Havas. This is her self-titled album, Lianne La Havas. This just came out this year. My favorite song off of here, I believe, is Paper Thin. It's a really good album. Go check her out. We have Jack Boys. I don't have a favorite off this one. If I had to, it would be in between Jack Boys and Gang Gang. Up next we have Lady Antebellum. This is their Need You Now album. I haven't heard this one in a while. I will get back to y'all with that one. I need to re-listen to that. Up next we have Kendrick Lamar. Here we have Damn, Good Kid, Mad City, Deluxe Edition, and then To Pimp a Butterfly. Those are the only CDs that I have from him. Why do I feel like I'm missing something? Kendrick Lamar is also one of those artists that I can't skip any songs off their albums. They're just really good. We are almost done. So next we have Kiana Lede. Another album that I cannot skip, but I was obsessed with Chocolate with Ari Lennox. I also really wish Ari had physical copies of her albums because I absolutely adore her. Cancelled, Mad at Me, Forfeit with Lucky Day, Feel Away, Chocolate, Protection, Love, Move In, Crazy. One of my favorite albums of the year for sure. And then we have Lil Baby. This is just a regular version of My Turn. I can't pick favorites off this one either. Get Ugly, Heating Up with Gunna, Grace with 42 Dugg. Commercial with Lil Uzi goes hard. I love that. Some to Prove, Her In. Then we have Lizzo. This is Cause I Love You. Wow, I just realized that it's really dark out. Sorry if the lighting is bad. I really wish she had a physical copy of her last project that she did before this one, before she blew up, but oh well. Up next we have Logic. This is his last album, No Pressure. I still have it sealed. This was limited edition. I'll open it eventually, I don't know when, but it's a really good album. And then here we have Under Pressure, my favorite album from him. This one is also no skips. Lastly, to finish off the video, we have Miss Demi Lovato, also one of my first albums from her, or one of my first CDs / albums since I was little. So this is Don't Forget. This album is also a no skip. Alright guys, and that completes the video for my first half of my CD collection. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed talking about my little babies. If you guys have any suggestions or recommendations of what I should do, or if you guys want to see anything like extra in the second half of my CD collection, definitely let me know in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.